to today's episode where we fix all things Mazda. Just kidding. But I got my friend over here, Lauren, brought his 2006 Mazdaspeed6. It's having some misfiring issues, so we're gonna try to diagnose what the problem is. I mean, the last time we worked on it a little bit, we changed the spark plugs and swapped the coils, but it didn't fix the problem, so we're gonna check it over again and see what's actually wrong. I'm thinking it could be bad injectors or injector seals, but we're gonna start with the coils and new plugs first. We check them everything over, do a compression test, and see where the car is, how healthy the car is before we start digging through it. So we're gonna start from there today, and if that doesn't fix it, the next time we'll replace the injectors and injector seals. So stick around for the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah.
This bitch from hell.
What's up, Frenchie? So what are we working on today?
Well, so yesterday we were on the dyno trying to figure out some issues that I've had getting into boost.
Okay.
Where the car just turns into an MC Sting rifle. Doesn't just
misfiring
like
pretty
crazy,
bad. Yeah.
And Alan looked at it, the tunes all fine. Up until the breakout, it behaves completely fine.
Yeah.
AFRs, fuel trims, everything is perfect.
Mm.
So, based on Alan's suggestion, we're gonna check compression, swap the coils for Gen 2 coil packs just to see if that's that.
Okay.
And if that's not that, and the comp is fine, then it's probably injectors.
Okay, so yeah, I mean the injector seals, we can definitely check that last. So we're gonna check the compression test and then see how the motor is, see how healthy it is, and then check the coils. And we're gonna swap it with my coils since I'm not really running my car right now, so we can just swap it on mine and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, then we'll rule those out and then we'll go straight to injector seals and injectors. So I mean, these injectors have been there for how long? I mean, injector
about
seals, 2 years.
Yeah.
And they are the CPE
brass,
seals.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're not really the best seals. I wouldn't really recommend it. I've had them for all. I mean, they've usually, the lifespan on them usually between 1 or 2 years.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I had no idea of that.
I've noticed that on my car, and I've noticed issues with it because they don't seal properly. It's just the design of it.
Oh yeah?
And that's why like the new Cork Sport or the Jordan Kiefover injectors, they have better design because they're designed by Tokay. I don't know if you guys know him, but it's like
the guy who originally designed.
Yeah, the original design.
So
yeah.
His V1 is the CPE, which a few years ago I think that those were really the only ones that were.
Yeah, a few years ago it was just CPE, but now it's just like the actual design from Tokay, which actually seals better. So, found some culprits over here. See if this will focus. Camera's not picking it up properly, but there's a crack in the spark plug. Camera's not focusing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's still not trying to focus. Anyways, yeah, there's some cracks around here. We found on cylinder 4. Has a crack, and cylinder 2, you can see it out right there on cylinder 2. That's a nice crack right there. Cylinder 4, let me see if I can find out. It's not as bad as cylinder 2, but I think that might be part of the problem. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a nice crack over here. But how do you feel?
I don't know. Is it a good news or a bad?
It's not a good news. It's definitely not good news. That cracks is definitely will cause misfire.
Well,
so
then that would mean potentially it is a good news because it's a cheap fix.
Right.
The problem.
But we can still check the compression.
Yeah, I think that we should.
Yeah.
We have everything out. Just see if it's possible that combination of bad plugs and potentially bad coils.
Yeah, could be issues with the coils as well. So we can check all of that. We got a Napa, not the best, but it's a Napa compression tester. But it should give us like at least some numbers that we can go by. I don't really care about the numbers. I'm just trying to make sure all the cylinders are within 10% of each other.
10% is the number.
Yeah, that's, you want to make sure each cylinder is within at least 10% of each other. So that's all we're looking for. I can care less if these give us high compression numbers or low compression numbers. But as long as the cylinder numbers are like within 10% of each other, we'll be good. Everything, all the compression were all within like 5% of each other. So that's all we're looking for. Never mind the number, because we live in Colorado. The highest you can get up here is probably like 150, 160. So that compression tester is like a Napa compression tester, so it's not going to give you the most accurate.
And just looking at how the fitting at the bottom is not even it's not 100% vacuum anyway.
Yeah, but it's pretty much even across the cylinders, so that rules out everything else.
So I guess the next thing to do is going to be, where's that crack?
Yeah, probably just going to replace the spark plug. Yeah, everything is back on. Take it out on the test drive and see if that fixed the problem. Much better. So far, so good.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, not too bad. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better road and see if she breaks it up. Yeah. Guess we found the problem.
So the problem was the coils. However, I'm still getting the 805 phantom knock that I used to get.
It's not breaking up anymore, so.
That's such a great news, man. So I know that I need to start by getting to Edge. Yeah. This is not sponsored. And I'm gonna go to Edge and order a new set. Or it might just be that those coils are so used to go 700 horsepower. No, 800 horsepower. 900.
No, those coils, my coils are a lot newer because they're Gen 2.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, they're a lot newer. I was looking at the numbers on your older ones. They're really old, like old numbers, like a 6Y and 6X. Yeah, they're older, and you can definitely tell they're a little deteriorated, but so far so good. It's not breaking up anymore, so yeah, that's a good fix.
Better.
Yep.
And then without turn.
We're doing a quick run, so keep going. Yeah, it held.
19.17 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
That's the coils, man.
And see, no knock.
No knock.
Yeah, so all your phantom knock is just a CPE seal. That's probably old and it's like not sealing properly. Yeah. That can also contribute to a lower compression on top of that as well if they're not sealing properly. So you end up getting some phantom knock, and it will show up on your compression test as well too, because the air is like escaping. You do not want that proper seal.
Used coils, not a good move.
All right, I guess we found our problem. So yeah,
Thanks Abdul.
yeah, no problem. Yeah.
That is fixed, man.
That did the trick. And then yeah, let it down the road. We'll just do the injectors and the seals just to have your peace of mind, and should be good to go for another 50,000 miles. You have a healthy motor. Everything is good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's our
That's a wrap, man.
That's a wrap today, and thanks for watching.